Yo guys, what's going on? I'm here to talk about FIFA 20's full release day one, my first impressions of it, of FIFA 20. It's a fucking shit show right now. It's an absolute shit show right now. Let's just talk about it, let's just break it down. Right, Ultimate Team's the main thing people come for, so let's talk about Ultimate Team. The fucking servers are fucked right now. It's actually fucked. It's like the game is so delayed. Like there's such a delay from when you press the button to when the action actually happens on the screen. Like you'll play a ball across the 6-yard box, you'll press shoot with your forward, nothing will happen. The ball just go past him. It's fucking crazy right now. The tackling is still exactly the same. They advertised it where as soon as you tackle someone and win the ball, your defender will keep hold of that ball. No longer tackling someone and then getting the ball back straight away. What a load of fucking bollocks that was, because the first couple of games I've had online, every time I've fucking tackled someone, they win the ball back straight away still. That problem hasn't changed. The next thing in Ultimate Team is the UI, the user interface. It's fucking shocking. Absolutely shocking. I hate the design of it. Again, they've tried to make it look new, same principle, but there's little features in there which should be there which aren't. Like for instance, once you can't just swap a player out now, you gotta remove them from your club and add a player in. I know it's a little tiny minute detail, but it's, them little details to make things easier for the player. Yeah, it should already be in the game. Another thing, let's talk about the keepers. Right, okay. I've had some shocking keepers, like some shocking howlers by keepers so far, where the ball will go straight at them, they'll dive over the ball, they'll take a step left when the ball's going right, so they're just out of range for the shot. I've had it where, the biggest fucking problem, the rebounded goals right now. Every time you fucking shoot inside the box, the keeper 90% of the time will save it, parry it just to the right of him where it falls to a forward. If the ball hits the post or the bar, it's guaranteed to come back to the forward and he will score. There's no like in real life, a professional keeper, of course, will make sure he parries the ball away from the defender. He'll tip it round the post, or even he'll tip the ball to the right of his 6-yard box, to the left of his 6-yard box, so there's no one in there in play. But no, the keepers in this game, for some reason, like to parry the ball straight back up to the forward, so there's always someone there to tap the goal. It's just to tap it in. It's stupid. It's stupid. Ultimate Team is Ultimate Team though. You buy fucking packs, you get suckered in. This is why the game's always shit every year, because of Ultimate Team. But people play it. It's the biggest game mode. It's the most popular game mode, so that's why I play it this year. I am not putting any money into it. I'm going to do a grind and see what I can do from there. But at the same time, it's just complete bullshit, because the game's just not going to change. It's just not going to change. There's too many people playing Ultimate Team, and there's too many people throwing money at the game because they watch YouTubers open packs and they think they can do it. They spend hundreds of pounds. They end up with a good team. But at the end of the day, you're spending £500 on a game that you bought for £60. And then next year, the fucking players that you bought with that £500 is irrelevant. So it means nothing. It's like every single year, someone going to you, do me a favour, rip up £500 in front of me. You do it, and then you'll do it again the year later. It's a fucking joke. But I digress about that. That's just a common problem everyone knows about. It's in all games now. Shooting games, sports games, MMOs, fucking RPGs, everything's got a fucking pay to win thing now. So, just gotta get used to it, I suppose. Career mode, the next shit show. Career mode, for some reason, they've completely fucked it, where when you're playing a game, the team that you're playing, the team that they put out will be like a second string side, so they'll play all the academy kids. Like, say for instance, I started my career mode of Everton, the team I support, and I was playing Liverpool in the derby, biggest game of the year for Everton. Might not be for Liverpool fans, but that's a different fucking story. Biggest game of the year for Everton, playing Liverpool at home. They put out a team. They start like Brewster, all their young kids. They play their second string goalkeeper. Van Dijk's on the bench. Firmino, Salah, Mane on the bench. They play all the kids. And the fucking game's stupid. Liverpool are 8th in the table. Man City are 11th. And fucking Norwich are 4th. The game doesn't make sense. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. When you're editing players as well. So I have a thing where I like to edit people's boots and edit people's, their kit styles to what they wear in real life. To keep it, with a bit of fucking grip and the game feels realistic. You know what I mean? I like to keep it like a simulation. So I try and make the transfers real, which they're not. Fucking players still buy bullshit players. I like to give like the most updated boots and stuff. It's like a thing I do. And when you do that, it totally fucks up the game. So for instance, you've got a central midfielder. Let's just use Pogba as an example. You've got Pogba in your team. You play in the Manchester United career mode. You want to edit Pogba's boots. A new set of, I think he wears Predators. A new set of Predators have just come out. Different colour. You edit him. Now, from that centre mid position he was, it'll change him to a CDM or a cam. So his overall fucks up in the game, even in career mode. Like, if you edit players outside the career mode, it still fucks it up, but you still can't use the option to make them a central midfielder. It's either a cam or a CDM. Also, right wing, left wing aren't in the game. You can make them a right forward or a left forward, just not a right wing or left wing. So when you're editing wingers, it'll change them to a left forward or right forward, and you'll lose their winger position. If your player's a centre forward, like a Bobby Firmino, if you edit him, it'll change him to a striker. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't choose the in-between positions. Like, the in-between of a winger and a right mid and a right forward. You can't have the in-betweens. It's fucking stupid. It's completely stupid. So that fucks up the game too. And it's a real pain in the arse, especially for people like me who love career mode. Totally takes the immersion out the game. The dynamic potentials sometimes don't work, so they brought an option in this game when you're playing career mode where if you play a player more often, even a young player, their potential will go higher or lower depending on how he plays. It's not a fixed potential anymore like other FIFAs. If you play an older guy, like a 30-year-old, for instance, I'll use Gylfi Sigurdsson for me, for an Everton player. He's in his 30s, okay, he's nearly 31. I think he might be 31, I'm not too sure. But they said before the game come out, if you play an older player and he's playing well, scores goals, gets assists, regular game time, his overall will not drop. Like, straight away, it'll be a slow decline if he's playing well. So he's still playing well, so therefore he should keep his overall. But no, for some reason, in the first half of the season, Sigurdsson went down 2 ratings, even though he had like 12 goals and 6 assists from the attacking mid-roll for me. It was fucking stupid. It's little things like the press conferences that they promoted so much for this career mode. Like, before each big game, if I've got a game against Man United, they'll bring you into the press conference room, you'd answer 3 questions, and you have a morale meter on the side to say whether your team is feeling good at the moment or is feeling bad at the moment. And each question is the fucking same. Like, every few press conferences, like I'd say every 3. After every 3 press conferences, you'll get the same fucking questions. So it doesn't matter what you say. Whatever you say, it's irrelevant. Your morale will... It's never really going to affect the morale of the team. Like, if you say something bad, the morale will only go up slightly. If you say something really nice, the fucking morale will shoot up. But it doesn't affect... There's no downfall. You're never going to say the bad thing because you want your morale to go up, so it's not going to affect... it's not going to affect nothing at all. You're going to pick the same thing for the same questions, and the press conferences are irrelevant. Player conversations, exactly the same thing. They ask the same questions over and over again. It's fucking stupid. And for some reason, it still does this thing where, say I've got a keeper in my reserves, Stecklenberg, for instance, he'll be like, I want to play more games. And you'll answer him in the fucking conversation, no, sorry, I don't think you fit in the team. His morale goes down slightly. A couple of weeks later, he sends me a message. I want to thank you for implementing me back into the side. What? I said no. you're not going to be in the side, haven't played him, but for some reason it trips in as if to say, oh, you have played him, he has had a couple of games here and there. It's fucking bizarre. The game's in a bizarre state right now. If I was rating it out of 10, I'd give it a 2. It's in that much of a bad state. I thought NBA 2K20 had a bad release. This is a bad release right now for EA. They need to fix a lot of shit. Like in the catalogue, for instance, this is back to Ultimate Team. In the catalogue, you used to be able to purchase coin boosts. It wasn't with real money. This was like your FIFA currency that you get throughout every FIFA. So it'll stack throughout the FIFAs, which is good. So you can buy new boots that get released with it, balls, kits every now and again. But you could buy coin boosts, so you could buy like for 10 games an extra 1,000 coins on each game you play for the next 10, 15 games or whatever. They've got rid of that, so you're not earning as much coins as you would do. Okay, Volta mode. let's get past Ultimate Team. Volta mode is the most pointless mode. It's like the journey. It's fucking pointless. It's like a FIFA Street mode. The gameplay is awful. When you play against the AI, they just pass the ball around with no intention to score. It's just not a good mode. I can see the attraction, and I can see what they've tried to do. They tried to bring back FIFA Street in a style where it's more realistic and it's more of like a five-a-side experience rather than just skilling all day. But at the same time, it's not great. It's not a mode I'll be playing. It's not my thing. But the intent was there, which is okay. On the other the player career mode, pointless game mode, shouldn't even be in the game anymore because no one plays it. Make a player, you just play career mode, but without the transfers. You do press conferences, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect nothing. It's the fucking pointless game mode. Player career is stupid. And to be honest, that's what I've played so far. The passing is hit and miss. Like, you'll have moments where you'll play a ball through the middle of the defence and your player will be in on goal and you'll be like, wow, that was a great ball, the passing's amazing. And then all of a sudden the same player can't make a 5-yard pass. Or for some reason the computer thinks you're aiming in a different direction to the way you'll want to pass. So I'll want to pass, like do a 5-yard pass to the other central midfielder and it'll go right back to their centre-halves or back to mine. The player switching, oh my god, like I play with manual player switching because I don't like the computer control. I don't like the computer to control who I control. And so I switch my man when I'm defending. And if you've got a player running at you and you're defending, I want to switch to a centre-half so one of them can come out and close the space. But nope, for some reason it'll switch into me right back, be left back, be centre mid, and then be centre half. It never picks the closest man. It's fucking ridiculous. It's never the guy you actually want to switch to. It's another thing you need to work on, man. It's in a bad way right now, but that career mode thing, my word, that needs fixing. So hopefully they can get a patch done, whether it's today, tomorrow, the next day, whatever. If they come out on Twitter and say, yeah, this is what we're doing, we're getting it sorted, I'll be happy. And then we can all enjoy FIFA like we want to. Because we've got PES. PES is out, but PES used to be an incredible game. Now, not as much. It kind of dipped. It's trying to get back to where it was, but the gameplays always seem very mechanical. It doesn't feel smooth. It feels quite janky. The players' animations and the replays and the graphics look good. But when you're playing the game, it all seems very mechanical. It doesn't feel smooth like FIFA. But it's a shame that day one release hasn't been that good. It's a shame. But we'll see what happens. I'll make an update video if a patch is out and I'll tell you what I think about the patch. But for now, it's not great. It's not great. Okay, thanks for watching this video. I hope I informed you about stuff that's been happening day one at least of the full release. If you guys got any opinions on FIFA 20, whether you like it or dislike it, leave a comment. And yeah, hopefully I hear from you guys. And I will see you guys soon. Peace.